evening, skies should be clear tonight here in Miami. It's the Cubs and the Marlins. Next. Now from the Sunshine State of Florida, we're under the lights at the beautiful new Marlins Park. Tonight we wrap up this three-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the Miami Marlins. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you into another edition of Baseball on the Show. Alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And EK, let's run through what's happened so far as we wrap up this three-game set.
Yeah, a real nail-biter here last night. And you can see a one-run ball game. Very well played on both sides. A well-pitched game as well. I think both managers would like to see their starters match the performances turned in last night.
More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Chicago Cubs as Joe Madden will line them up like this. They'll match up against the fellow you see right here, the veteran right-hander Henderson Alvarez. And in the field, the Marlins will align themselves like this. Tommy La Stella will move towards the batter's boxes. We're just about set to get underway tonight. First pitch tonight is looked at for strike one as we get underway at 7:11 p.m. EK, you take a look at our homestanding nine as they enter play here this evening. They're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
And after the loss in the opener of the series, that was a much-needed win yesterday. So they can look to win this series and take 2 out of 3 if they can just take care of business here.
Pitch on the way. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. 77 degrees our temperature at game time tonight. The 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And they can't run it down. Here's another 1-2. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. And with that, we'll give you a look there at the scouting report on the 24-year-old right-hander. Chris Coghlan digs in at the plate. Now the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Are you crazy, Blue?
Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 1-0 pitch. And a strike to even the count, 1-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Here's the 1-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Here comes a 1-2. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Just starting things out here in South Florida. Again, a 1-2. Slider swung on and grounded toward short. throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Dexter Fowler will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Here's the first offering. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Now the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing, and oh boy, ground balls have ruled the inning. A third straight right here. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. A look there at the starting lineup for the host Marlins. And there you see the starting pitcher they'll match up against as you look at his numbers on the right side of your screen. And there's a look at the defensive alignment for the Cubs here. And there's the familiar stride of Ichiro as he makes his way to the box to start the home half of inning number one. And he takes ball one. EK, as we look at the Cubs entering play here tonight, they suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
After the loss last time out, that sets up a rubber match here in the finale, so I'm expecting this to be the best game of the 3.
Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. Here's the 2-0. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And ball 3 now to Ichiro. Be careful, 3-1.
And even just 4 pitches in, you need to find a strike here because you don't want to give him a free base runner to start the night.
The 3-1. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine, but you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
Payoff pitch one more time. And this is swung on and bounced out to the shortstop, Castro. And he's retired, 1 away.
Batting second baseman,
D. Gordon will dig in now. And as you can see, he enters play 5th in stolen bases in the National League. Here's the pitch. outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. And there's the full list of stolen base leaders in the National League. Now here it comes. And this is going to be a foul ball. One out, nobody on. Now here's the pitch. And he misses there. 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He's hoping to just run that heater by him. So he's ramped up the velocity here in the last 2 pitches.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Fouled back. Here he comes on 2-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here now the 2-2. This ball's grounded foul. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. The 2-2 one more time. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, nobody in that dugout is going to give him high fives for striking out. But, you know, at least he forced that starter to expend a lot of energy here to get the job done. You know, in the first inning, that won't be lost on his teammates.
Giancarlo Stanton will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. First pitch coming. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. You got to figure that that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
The pitch. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
The 1-1. And a good pitch, but he gets quite a lot of it. And in fact, he got more than a lot of it. He got all of it. It's a home run. Solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton, number 10 for him on the year, as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead.
Wow, how about a little home cooking right there? He just gets this thing airborne down the line, and will it stay fair? You bet it will. Right off the foul pole for a homer.
Here's Marcell Ozuna.
Marcell Ozuna.
As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. Now here's the pitch. And that one cut a little too much, a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. I think he took a little exception to that location.
Yeah, and so would I if I was down there. If you want to work inside, that's fine. But once you get up over the letters and closer to my head, now we're talking about a different story.
And he reaches for one but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the final out. Marlins are on the board first thanks to the solo home run. Second inning coming up. Miami out to an early 1-0 lead. Jorge Soler leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Right fielder, Jorge Soler.
First offering on the way. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. The next pitch. 2-0 now.
Yeah, he's looked at 2 close pitches. You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
Here comes the 2-0. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, catcher,
Miguel Montero will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Now the first pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Popping it up is bad enough, but doing it on the first pitch, you know, and out of the zone to boot. I mean, this just is not a good AB. I can tell you that.
Starlin Castro will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. Now here's the first pitch. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
And the pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Baker has got it, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Martin Prado will start things off in the bottom of the second.
third baseman, Martin.
First pitch coming. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start in that bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
The 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. 1-2. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting sixth, first baseman, Jeff Baker.
Jeff Baker will be the batter. Now here's the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Trying to jump on that first pitch changeup. That's a good pitch there to start this AB.
1 out, nobody on. Here it comes. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Ready now on 1-1. Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2. Here's the lefty's offering on 1-2. Swinging a high chopper to third. Knee high, he barehands it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
And you know, sometimes these guys make it look so easy, we forget how difficult it is to make a play like that. Not only did he barehand this ball, but he also made a sweet throw on the run over to first base. So often you'll see a guy airmail or short hop a throw like that because of the bad grip you have on the ball. But not in this case. That's a nice play.
Adeiny Echeverria will get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second.
Program. Scorecard.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And now a pitch on the way.
Here we go.
Lined hard towards short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Miami down in order. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Javier Baez will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the 3rd inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
First pitch to him. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Pitch on the way. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Just overmatched in there. It's a 1-2 fastball. This is right by him. Absolutely no contest.
Chris Valaika will stand in, and he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks as you see the average there over the course of the last 9 ball games. And here's the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Now here's the pitch. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. The throw into second, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Batting ninth.
And this is when you know the stars are lined up in your favor as a hitter. I mean, look how bunched up he was on that swing, yet he still finds a way to muscle that to right for a double.
Let's stop the bleeding right here now. Come on.
Into the box, Travis Wood. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Here's the 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit when you're facing the opposing pitcher. You know he's not going to do much damage, but you got to get refocused here because you do not want to go 3-0 to him.
Now the 2-0. And there's the first strike, 2-1.
This is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Here comes the 2-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's the 2-2 offering. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, yeah, but even though that's just going to go in the books as a strikeout, it was pretty expensive in terms of pitches. And when you think pitcher on pitcher, that's what you'd like your guy to go up there and do. At least give someone a battle.
Tommy LaStella will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. First pitch on the way. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Here's a 1-0. Now a swing and an easy ground ball to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. More to come from Marlins Park right after this. Jeff Mathis will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night.
Catcher, Jeff Mathis.
Here's the first offering. In there at the knees as he authors a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1. The pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now the 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
And the payoff pitch here is hit on the ground down to third. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting ninth, catcher,
Henderson Alvarez will get his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. 1-0 on the way. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Now the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Yeah, 2 straight fastballs in on the hands. They haven't produced a strikeout. So now 2-2, you've got a few options here.
Here comes a 2-2. Full count now, 3-2. Ichiro Suzuki waits on deck. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
He's been able to bounce back strongly after that first inning home run, and he's set down 6 in a row now since then.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in steps the dangerous Ichiro. Now the first pitch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
And that's where, if I'm pitching, I just pour a fastball in there. You got to figure he'd be taking to give his pitcher a second or 2 to get himself together over in the dugout.
Here we go.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
We're playing 11, 1-1.
1-1 on the way. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
All right, Marlins.
Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Here we go.
This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the ledger? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Marlins, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Chris Coughlin will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
For the Cubs, the left fielder, number 8, Chris Coughlin.
First pitch coming. Now a fastball, a bit too low here. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch now. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. One pitch on the way. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Ah, man.
Here he comes on 2-1. Now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to deep right field. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th.
Now, once the sun goes down here, this place plays like a much different ballpark. Case in point right there. That ball had no carry whatsoever.
Dexter Fowler will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Here's the first offering. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. And the pitch. And the curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom, and if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
That's right back up the middle, and it'll skip over the bag and into center field for a 1-out hit.
Come on, go nice and easy.
Boy, you talk about a ball having eyes. First off, he's fortunate to get this one by the pitcher. It's not hit especially hard, but you'll see it get past second base where neither middle infielder can track it down. It'll make its way into center field.
In is Jorge Soler. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Comes set, now the pitch. On the move now is Fowler. Pitch outside, the throw. And they won't get Fowler as he takes second with ease. So the speed of Fowler gets him into scoring position with the stolen base. And that total is currently tops on the ball club through the first couple of months of the season.
All right, let's hold him.
The 1-1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Well, you see there on the graphic, that's stolen base number 8 on the campaign. The 1-2 with one away. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll send it on to first, and that'll freeze the runner at second with 2 away now.
Yeah, just a little topper back to the mound. Good job to look the runner back and then throw on to first for the out.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And stepping in now is the catcher, Miguel Montero. First offering on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Montero waits, now the pitch. Swing and a little tapper out in front of the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Marlins lead this one 1-0. D. Gordon will get us started here for Miami, and he'll have backup in the form of Giancarlo Stanton waiting on deck. Now the first pitch. Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
All right, guys, let's do it. Come on.
Now the pitch. And that one cut a little too much, a ball and a strike. Here comes the 1-1. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And you can see both guys bringing it pretty good in this one. 95 on one hand, 92 on the other. Giancarlo Stanton. We'll see if he can do it again. He homered his first time around. Now here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now the 1-0. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
Here's the 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. A 2-1 offering. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
It's pretty safe to say he's found his stroke up there. He's got that batting average back up to the 280s now, and he just looks like a much more confident hitter these last few games.
Marcell Ozuna will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. First pitch coming. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. He's set, now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Here's the 1-1. On the ground for Castro. This could be 2. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nothing doing for the Marlins, but they're on top 1-0. Back here with Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as Starlin Castro gets ready to start out the Cubs half of the inning.
Keep cool out here, folks. Got some water for you. Ice cold water.
Now here's the first pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Up high. 2-1 now.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th.
And you know, he's kind of going through a stretch right now where the ball just isn't jumping off his bat. He's got a good pitch to hit right here. Looked like he put a good swing on it, but it just didn't go anywhere.
Javier Baez will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. First pitch to him. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. The 1-0. Swing, hard hit ball to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Chris Valaika.
Chris Valaika will stand in here. He doubled his first time around. And here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Now the 1-0 pitch. This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
There we go. Free swinger.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is low, ball 2, 2-1.
And after that double in his first at-bat, you can tell they're approaching him with a bit more caution here. As well they should.
The 2-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
Yeah, 1 pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn out to be a night off for the bullpen.
Here's the 2-2 home. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. A hitter's got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about chasing it.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Full count offering on its way. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Foul. The next 3-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. 3-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. 3-2, here it comes. Now a ball hit high and deep, carrying towards the corner. And Stanton will put this one away, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Martin Prado will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Third baseman, Martin
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Maybe these guys are going to start getting a little more aggressive here early in the count. This is the first pitch of the inning, and he's on base here to kick things off.
Jeff Baker will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First pitch on the way. Circle change there, called strike 1. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. He's ready. Now the pitch. Fouled back. He's ready now. The pitch. Good waist pitch. 1-2.
That's a good location for that cutter with 2 strikes. He's either got to take that and hope it's a ball, or he's got to foul that thing off.
The 1-2. Now a ball hit in the air to left center. There to take it in is Coughlin, and there's your first out.
This is a guy that doesn't really have great velocity, so when he elevates the fastball, it can lead to big problems. He gets away with it this time, though.
Adeiny Echeverria will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch coming. And a high strike there, 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
He's set. Now the pitch. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back to South Florida following this. Travis Wood will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Here's the first offering. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the second inning.
That's right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Here comes a 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 2-2 pitch on the way. And they tie him up in proverbial knots there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there, and I'll tell you, these two guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
Tommy La Stella will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Now the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
No strike.
Here's the 1-0.
Swing.
Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Strike him out.
Hitters count 2-0. And he swings on the 2-0 and sends a fly ball into straightaway left. And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th.
Boy, his guys got him the lead back in the very first inning, and he hasn't looked back since. He's had everything go his way so far, and this inning's turning out to be no exception.
Chris Coughlin will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
First pitch coming. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. It remains 1-0. Jeff Mathis will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th.
Catcher, Jeff Mathis.
Here's the first offering. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Now for that man right there, only the 1 run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
Well, the good pitchers really don't let it get to them. They know that it cuts both ways. Sometimes you give up 5 runs and your guys score you 8. You just have to focus on holding up your end of the ball.
And that'll get by into left field, so he's on to lead off the inning.
And this is what folks mean when they talk about time in the fastball. He looks at the first pitch just to get a feel for the speed, the movement, and then when it comes again, now he knows how to handle it.
Stepping in now, Henderson Alvarez. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. From the stretch. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Wood is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The phrase is get the bunt down, not get the bunt up. That's costly there.
Ichiro Suzuki will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. First offering on the way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Ball.
Ball 1.
Ball. 1 strike.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Dexter Fowler will be the one to lead it off when we come back. It's the Marlins 1 and the Cubs nothing. Welcome back to South Florida. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Dexter Fowler will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the first pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Here's a ground ball to first, and he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
And you just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row, he said now.
Jorge Soler will stand in again. A couple of ground outs for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Now here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
Yeah, ground ball out to start the 7th. Now an 0-2 count. He's looking sharp as ever.
1 out, nobody on.
Come on, Marlins!
Now here's the pitch. Taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. Stanton is in his tracks now, and that's out number 2.
And you start to wonder if anyone's going to get on base against him again. That's 10 straight now. He's retired.
Miguel Montero come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
Now here's the first pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Oh, another good pitch there. I'm not sure he's thrown a bad slider tonight. Every one of them has had a ton of movement.
Montero waits, now the pitch. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. What a stop! And no chance on the throw, so a great effort, but that'll be scored a base hit.
I think you have to tip your cap to the effort we're seeing out there. Hitting this ball before it gets through into left field, but about the only way you're going to throw a guy out from there is if the hitter actually trips getting out of the batter's box, and he'll beat this out easily.
Well, now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And he'll signal to the bullpen. That's going to be it for Henderson Alvarez. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher set to go now as it's a former Rule 5 guy. Right-hander Jared Burton gets the call. Here's Starlin Castro as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first, 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ready now on 1-1. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2.
Let's go, Marlins!
Here's the 1-2. Swinging a ground ball to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Cubs strand one. They still trail 1-0. D. Gordon will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out 0 for 2 thus far.
D. Gordon.
First pitch to him. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Coughlin is under it to tuck this one away, and it's a 1-pitch out to begin the home half of the 7th.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made one bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ballgame. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. And here's the first pitch. And now the second pitch of the inning is hit in the air to center. There to take it is Fowler as that becomes out number 2.
Yeah, it's not like he needed any help. He's pitching well enough as it is, but this is now 2 pitches and 2 outs here in the inning. And he's growing more and more confident with every passing batter.
Marcell Ozuna will stand in looking to turn things around. He's struck out and bounced into a double play so far. Not such a hot start. First pitch coming. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
2 out, nobody on. 2-0 count, the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I think at this point, a 2-out walk isn't the worst thing in the world. You'd like to avoid it if you can, but this can be a dangerous spot if you just groove one.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
Not turned loose there. I thought that he might be swinging with 2 away, but apparently not.
Now the 3-1 home. And a full count now, 3-2.
And that's almost a carbon copy of that last fastball, and he buried both of those pitches right on the inside corner.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And the payoff pitch here is hit on the ground down to third. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Miami down in order. They lead it 1-0. Anthony Rizzo will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Anthony Rizzo.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home. Change up low, 2-0.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
The 2-0. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison. And both guys have given excellent performances to this point. Chris Valaika will dig in. 1 for 2 to this point in the ball game. First pitch on the way. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1.
Come down now.
1-0 on the way. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. A.J. Ramos will enter the ball game out of the pen as he'll look to get the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Jonathan Herrera will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Jonathan Herrera.
And this is lined into left field, and a welcome to the ball game there as he's got himself a pinch hit single.
Yeah, tying runs on base now with 2 outs, and who knows? If this next guy can put one in the gap, we could have ourselves a tie ball game.
Tommy La Stella will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Has a look, now the pitch. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. You don't want to give this guy something where he can just roll over a ground ball and still get it into right field.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
He's come at him with all off-speed stuff so far, but if I'm at the plate, if I'm hitting, I'm thinking he's going to have to throw a fastball here sooner or later.
The 2-1 home. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Here he comes on 3-1. And this is hit well towards the hole. Well onto the outfield grass as he makes the stop. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Good work there from the Miami bullpen. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. Miami's out in front, 1-0. Anthony Rizzo will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Blake Parker is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Blake Parker.
Martin Prado will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And that misses, ball 1.
1 ball, no strike. get something started.
The 1-0 pitch.
Here we go.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Valaika will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Here's that swing again. This is in show motion. And you'll see that that's a few inches above the thumbs. You'll be feeling that one all night long.
Standing in now, Jeff Baker. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. The 1-0. Now a ball rolled slowly down the third baseline. On to first, and there were 2 down.
This is always a tough play for a charging third baseman. Everything's got to go right, and you see the good transfer, then the sidearm fling off of the right foot, and he does a nice job of getting enough on that throw to make the play.
Here's Echeverria now. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The next pitch. That's wide, 2-0.
And I think with no one on base, you know, this is a guy you need to come after. I certainly wouldn't be afraid to give him a fastball here.
Now the 2-0 home. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
Yeah, he got his 2-0 fastball, but it wasn't in that one place, one spot that we always talk about. So that was a good idea to let that one go and wait for something else.
Now the 2-1. Grounded foul off to the right. Two out, nobody on. The 2-2 coming. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Marlins, but they're up 1-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Steve Cishek is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 31, Steve Cishek. Now playing shortstop and batting in the
Chris Coughlin will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the 9th, as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
Yeah, and whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Still won't get him to fish downstairs, and it's 2-0 now.
And that's right where you want to be throwing those sinkers, but he's doing a good job at the plate of not chasing.
Here comes the 2-0. All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
Now the 3-0 pitch. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
Now the 3-1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Once again, a 3-2. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Payoff pitch coming. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And this is not the way you want to start the 9th inning on the mound. Not by any stretch of the imagination. Now in a 1-run game, that puts a tying run on base to start things out.
Dexter Fowler will step in with the tying run on first, so he's got to concentrate and work on getting on base here. Here's the first offering. Sinker's in there. No balls and a strike. Comes set. Now the pitch. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Nobody out, runner on first. Pause, now the pitch. On the ground towards second. Oh, a tough play. And he is in there.
Boy, and is the tide turning here? I think that's the real question at this point. It's a perfect start to the inning. You get the tying run up to second base. The go-ahead run is on first base as well. Still nobody out. And a decision looming here whether to bunt these guys up or try and roll the dice a little bit on this next guy and see if he can keep the rally going.
Jorge Soler will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
First pitch coming. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Comes set. Now the pitch. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time of it.
The 1-1 home. On the ground is short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Yeah, that will load the bases, but I'll tell you what, if he doesn't reach out and get some leather on this ball, that's a run for sure.
Miguel Montero will dig in here with the bases loaded now, and their best opportunity yet to get on the board.
And they've had a few chances and come up empty, so they can't let this one get away from them.
Let's hold them, guys. Let's hold them.
First pitch coming. Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. And he will make the play, and an important one it was, as those runners will have to hold now with 1 away.
Oh. All right, 1 down, 2 to go. He's able to keep that tying run anchored over there at third base, but the question is, can he do it 2 more times?
Go.
Starlin Castro will get his shot now with a golden opportunity to tie this game and perhaps even take the lead. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
Here's a 1-0. swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball, 1-1.
Put him away.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
There's nowhere to put this next guy.
1-2. And he will look at a called third strike. Oh, and a big one there as the bases stay loaded, and there are 2 gone now.
He knows his job is to hang on to the lead for his team, but with a guy in scoring position, he's got to do something to come up big. Not a whole lot bigger situation to come up with a strikeout than right there. He's fired up about it, but he's still got some work to do right now. He's not out of this thing yet.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1.
Can't afford to get overconfident on the mound. Got 2 of the 3 outs you need here, but this is still a very dangerous hitter. You're not out of the woods yet.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. 1-0 on the way. Rizzo out in front here as this is pulled fouled into the seats in right. 1-1 on the way. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Deep breath time now on the mound. You've got to compose yourself. And that strike zone's looking about the size of a tin can.
Let's get out of this game.
Ready with the 2-1. And this is swung on and missed, so the Cubs are down to their final strike here.
Now with 2 strikes, boy, if he could come up with back-to-back punch-outs, wouldn't that be something?
He's ready. Now the pitch. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's pulled 3-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking on the final out, so that's a tough pitch to lay off.
3-2, here it is. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Now a crowd of 31,000 plus come to their feet. Struck him out, so a great job of working out of certain danger as he strands the possible tying and winning runs on base, and the ball game is over.
Wow, just a really great game to watch from beginning to end. A well-pitched 1-0 ball game. This is just a broadcaster's dream.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he needed just a little help to get out of that 7th inning, but all in all, that's 6 2/3 very strong innings for him on the mound.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Marlins win it 1-0. Good night from Miami.